Hi there, hello. Welcome back to Family RPG. Uh, I think we're pretty much going to end up giving up on the Thursday night games for the most part. The families that we've normally been having over, well, they got other things to do. Kids on the way, or other family uh, obligations. So I'm going to try to have more of these solo adventures. Speaking of which. Again, we are playing Cepheus Deluxe, the Enhanced Edition. I see corrected here, but I'm still working on it. I'm going to try to make my own version of it, called Children of the Gods. But again, I need to play the game in order to know what to correct about it, right? So, we've been to two planets so far, as we see here, Sirius and Aberrant Shore. You did call it Shores, plural, but there's this nifty website um, here that is able to generate a map for you. As you see, there's a big zoomed in version of it. But with the line here of how much space you give for the planet name, it only has so many characters available before it starts getting into the location then. And so I figured, okay, well, I've been enjoying this website. It's worked out very well, so I'll just rename the planet so it fits in that little category there. Anyways, moving right along, I'd share that bit of uh, technology, that tool. There you go. Plus, it will generate a random map for you. In any case, so we're presently on the Aberrant Shore, which is, as you can see, the desert world. A lot more is going on here than the other one that had no trade codes. This place has stuff going on, so that's cool. Anyways, last time we our character Vic Lightfoot, who is a rogue. Oh, also, hey, let's get some another point of experience there, because we're on to another adventure. Um, anyways, that's been added on. He's 47 years old, human. I'm not going to bother with any of the alien races yet that I want to do with my Children of the Gods game. Being a rogue, he's highly social and high dexterity, but low strength, and middling and everything else. And he's got a Gauss pistol and crossbow, and some psionic abilities. And he's got a trusty robot that accompanies him, called Dirk, a security robot. And he's got track of all trades because he's alone, so I figured, okay, bad at nothing and not really great at it. Well, okay, he's got 4 streetwise. Somehow that ended up happening. Well, maybe I had 2 stints in jail, probably. That's why that happened. Anyways, we also have psionics, clairvoyance, telepathy, and teleportation, which we rolled for. Okay, so again, we're on Aberrant Shore, and I named this episode Just Desert because I figured, hey, how about we go out into the desert and find us a creature? We haven't done it. We've done the planet encounters, the people and the NPC encounters, and we've done planet generation, but we haven't done the Xenofauna encounters. There we go. So maybe I got it. He wants to go back for his airplane. He bought an airplane, a biplane, and it's somewhere out there in the desert. He wants to go back for it. So let's make up some creature that he could end up encountering on the way there. That sounds good. So, in the desert, well, okay, I already have, like with the planet one, generated a numbers/Excel file to generate for me a creature. They keep everything organized. Oh, he's also fully healed up from having gone to the hospital and already paid for all that business. So we are going fresh. All right, so First part of animal generation, of course, is where are you? What's the habitat? And we are in the desert. So let's do that. Apply that right here. There we go. Most things are walking in the desert, though there are a few flying. And if it does fly, it has a much a smaller modifier to it. Let's see, choose the animal as a habitat and roll for its movement type. Okay, roll. 8. All right, we'll put that into the. Okay, movement roll is 1d6. I should probably read this part. Yeah, roll 1d and consult the terrain and movement table. All right, so we'll take the last one. We usually do. So 4. And so it is still walking. We only got 5. We could have gotten a flyer. Anyways, next we roll for the animal niche and subtype. Again, roll 2d on the animal niche table. Should be this one above here. Roll again. Then we add them. 4. Okay. So we got a scavenger. All right. Then roll 2d for the animal subtype, which is in the next page, at least on my version of it. Depending on which book you're looking at, it could be on the next page, could be on the previous page. Changing the formats of things definitely makes that kind of thing confusing. So I tried to avoid saying where the information was in relationship to the text. Anyways, so I need to roll for subtype. 3. All right. So the type of scavenger is 3. So, interesting. Did I do this wrong? According to that, should be a reducer. Let's read this. In the niche, carnivore, herbivore, omnivore, scavenger. And roll 2d on the animal subtype to determine the animal subtype. Wait a minute though. We have this modifier here for subtype, so +3. So since it's in the desert, it's 3 plus 3. We're bringing it to 6. There we go. So it is in fact a reducer. All right. Numbers beside the subtype, the numbers equal to the number encountered if it a random encounter. If there is no number, a single creature appears. Alright, so it's a reducer, so it's alone. So a vermin. Scavengers who devour any source of food, including remains left behind other scavengers. Alright, and it is alone. What is the size of this thing? And see, this one's going to be another 2d6. 4. Okay, and again, there's going to be the modifier of -3, which effectively makes this a 1. So it's 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds in American units. Ha ha ha. All right, and that automatically defines then the let's see, the hit points, I believe. Okay, so the first one is the stamina. So it's 1 stamina and 1d of lifeblood. When I add this to the, well, I'll just add it now. Right. Walking. Reducer. Scavenger. Vermin. 1 kilogram. 1 dash. And let's roll for how many. We'll go with the last one. How many lifeblood? 1. Okay, this thing is weak. And damage modifier minus 2d because it is so small. Okay. So let's roll for what type of weapon it has, which will be from this table here. Again, 2d6. 8. Okay. However, comma. Let's see. It says here that well, scavengers don't get any modifier. It says carnivores get a +8, omnivores minus a +4, and herbivores -6. So no modifier for being scavenger. So it has teeth, which do 2d damage. But those teeth are at -2d. So I believe, even though that's the case, it should still at least try to do 1 damage. Yes. Table reduces weapons damage to 0, then attack causes only 1 point of damage. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we're going to add that to that. Teeth, 1 damage. Okay. Let's see, and armor. 2d -7 for the animal armor. +4 for herbivore, +2 for scavenger, -2 for carnivores, and -2 for flying. And it does not fly, so it's +2 for whatever this ends up being. 8. So we put in 8. And putting in an 8. Did I do something wrong here? Oh, wait. 8 -7. Duh. It's okay. 8 -7. That's 1. +2. So that's 3. So 3 on the table. Still 0. How am I getting 1? That's saying coming up to 4 there. Huh. Oh, no? Terminate. True size result. Rating. And the animal size result. Oh, okay. The size result is the positive DM. So the size DM on the movement here is also -3. Huh. Huh. Still answering why I get a 1 there. Welp. I thought I had this worked out. See, that's why I'm going through this step by step to figure out where the problems are. So yeah, it should be, we rolled an 8. That 8 is -7. So 1. Add their size, which is, oh wait, as a positive DM. Okay, so I guess no matter whether this is positive or negative, it should be added as positive. So, okay, interesting. So the 1 + 3 brings it to 4, and 4 brings it to an armor rating of 1. Wait a minute, the scavenger though, we're bringing it to, furthermore, scavenger brings it another 2, so I bring it up 6. So it should be 2 armor rating. Okay. I understand, like, okay, the fact that the notion that armor isn't necessarily how tough it is, that if you hit it, it reduces damage, but also just plain it's harder to hit. I can see that as being like a the reasoning behind why a smaller creature has a higher armor, even though it doesn't. It's not like this is an armadillo or something like that, where it's got a hard shell to it or something. Um, hmm. Well, I'll just stick with what I have right now and make it a one. That's what my table says. I need to go back through things and figure out why did it come with one. Okay, yeah, because those still can't movement for some reason. That's weird. I'm not very good at making these, so that's why there's like so many different options listed off here. Ooh, nope, nope, cancel that. Okay, well, let's just stick with the one, like I said. Armor, comma, armor one, and movement speed. Look at the table, generates their multiplier. You still get to roll though, so a scavenger reducer is 1d minus 4. We'll go over the last one. 3. So pop in a 3 there. So yeah, 3 minus 4, that'd be negative 10, but obviously you only have positive speed, so it runs backwards. Yeah, yeah, that'd be silly. But okay, minimum speed is 10, so um, yeah, okay, so 10 meters per second. 10 meters per 10 meters per action. There we go. And each action is 6 seconds. Um, and actually, we really don't need to roll for action as its reactions until it makes that reaction. So uh, it'll attack on a 10 or higher, but flee on a 7 or lower between 2 dice. All right. And add that on there. Speed 10 meters per action. Attacks if 2d equal to or greater than 10. Please if 2d, what was that text that popped up there was, equal to or less than 7. All right. And let's come up with a name for this. And as always, I'm not a original thinker. So let's look at the fantasy name generator. Rodent. Vermin? Animal. Fantasy animal. The cuckooling? Cuckooling. Sure, that's the cuckooling. Cuckooling. The cuckooling. There we go. That cuckoo clocks, but They're rodents. All right. So let's see. Maybe we can try to befriend one of these rodents without having to kill it. So loading up Big Lightfoot's character sheet. Unfortunately, in animals we have nothing, but in Jack of all trades we have something. So let's see, and hmm, let's say that it's going to be intelligence. I think social standing is probably more for people, whereas this is trying to deal with an animal. And like in D&D terms, uh, intelligence is treated more like wisdom, and education is more treated like intelligence in D&D. In any case, um, let's see if he's able to. Well, okay, let's see if we can capture one first. Maybe that should be the case. Yeah, let's do that. If we can capture it, let's do tactics. Well, let me look up. If I'm using the right skill here. Still a good idea to know what the skills mean. Tactical planning and decision making, whether on ground or in space. Okay. And sure. Let's see if we can do that. Tactics and dexterity. 8 or higher. We failed to capture it. Okay. Failed to capture it. We scared it away. Let's see if we can try to instead encourage it. However, comma, since we failed to capture it, it's probably more scared now. So I'm going to say it's at least a 10. Jack of all trades. Reduces the fact that we don't have anything in animals. And we'll use intelligence this time. So, a 10 or higher. I failed that. Okay. It's just scared of us. We spent all this time making this cooling, and it ran away. Did it run away because of us, or did it run away because there was some other creature out there that was more dangerous than us that we didn't see? I say us as in my character, who's singular, so I don't know why I'm saying us. So let's go back into character creation and do it again. This time, modifying the role to get us something more dangerous, if need be. So again, we'll go under that. Anyway, that was the left one, so we'll go with 2. Again, walking. 2 dice for the niche. 9. Nope. Carnivore, there we go. Now I'm talking. Now we're talking. And it's going to be another 2D. 7. What was that again? He's a killer. Okay. So it's going to be a land shark, essentially, a desert shark. Go back to the same page before. Okay. Let's go for the size. Again, 2D. 7. He's a lone shark. He's alone, not a lone shark. He doesn't give out loans. 12 kilograms for 26 pounds. 2D and 2D. Let's see. Well, okay. And I am not terribly clever, so let's figure out animals that are 25 pounds. That's grams. Okay. 12 kilograms. This is confusing. It's listed off them both in grams and in pounds. Bad website, I'm sorry. Here we go. Mammal stored by weight. And this is in kilograms. Okay, so we're going for the 12 kilograms. Yep. Again, not terribly large, I don't think. Oh, that's a cute little deer, ain't it, though? Or antelope, I guess. Oh, wait, woolly spider? Oh, it's a monkey. Okay. Got my hopes up. Actually, that would have been scary. Coyote, there we go. Let's say it's about the size of a coyote. Alright. So... Okay. We'll go back to the fantasy name generator. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with Rabion. Rabion is a rabbit. No, not ribbon. Rabion. I know it's a silly made-up word. Just let me have this. Desert coyote, which I think coyotes are generally in the desert anyway, so kind of redundant, but oh well. In any case, 2D for lifeblood and stamina. 8. Walking, killer, carnivore. Shark style. It's 12 kilograms. And let's see, 8 stamina and how many lifeblood? 6 lifeblood, okay. It's the way it's rolled. Normally it's supposed to be stamina and then lifeblood is twice that, but obviously for creatures it doesn't have to be that way. Anyways, attack. What kind of weapon does it have? 9. Claws and teeth. Yes, this is quite a dangerous creature. Claws +2, teeth +2. That's just a modifier to how much damage they do. I'm presuming also to the rolling for attack as well. Not that they get multiple attacks. 2D/2D. All right. No damage modifier because of their size. They go get their like larger. I get more hit points. There we go. If it was a lot larger, it'd be 1D there. But it's not. So thankfully. Alright, so back to that. Armor. 8 armor, 8 on there, which gives us a 0 on there. Okay. Armor, 0. Okay, good. And then speed, being a carnivore, and killer, yes. 1D -3, minimum 10. No, I just wrote that. That was a 2. -3, -1, so it's still minimum speed 10. Okay. Yeah. And attacks on a 2D greater than or equal to 6. Please on a 2D less than or equal to 3. Okay. I just realized just now that this is all really, really tiny text for you, isn't it? Alright, let's just increase. Okay, that's the size. There we go. That's a bit easier for you to see there. Alright. So, alright, now we have combat. We're definitely on combat. And, well, okay, let's see if it's wanting to attack or flee. It wants to attack. Cool, alright. So, let's go to the combat section. Okay. Personal combat. Surprise. Or be surprised by this thing. Oh, nope, went too far. I'm going to have this visible on the screen. There we go. Characters may surprise other parties. Each party throws recon intelligence or stealth dexterity. Alright. I'm guessing that we're probably going to want the coyote, the Rabion, to be rolling the stealth. Isn't that the thing, though? Because it doesn't really have stealth, or dexterity. None of these, qualities are features of making the creature. They are for an NPC or a player character, but not for robots and not for animals. So, grr. Well, actually, they have for some, but at least not for attacking. So I guess it's going to be 0 modifier for the creature. And, okay, it rolls 8. You need to have 10 or higher. And I need to roll recon intelligence. And I do have 0 on recon and 0 on intelligence, so I have 0 modifier on that. Do I see it coming? No. Okay, so we happen upon each other, and we are both aware of each other at the same time. If both sides equally succeed equally or both fail, there's no surprise. Party deliberately setting up an ambush gets +2. Groups of vehicles or 8 or more get -2 to surprise. -3 skilled, unskilled penalty will still apply. Okay, so rolling for initiative. 2D plus tactics and plus the intelligence dice modifier. Record these rolls each combat round. Their highest to lowest as per usual. -3 penalty applies. We do have tactics +1. So, and the coyote, or the Rabion, 3, and Vix, 8. Okay, so Vic and a Rabion. Not Ribbon. Do I want to have it learn Rabion? I'll ignore it, at least from this thing just applies to this document. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't roll for its hit points. Did I? No, I did. 8 and 6, okay. That's the damage of the attack. Okay. So that's that. Leadership. Yeah, I don't have leadership, so I don't bother with that part. Um, oh, I guess I can also roll for my security bot. Let's see, this is on page 56. And robots, 41. Okay. I'll copy this over. There we go. So I can have Dirk's stats there as well. And he's basic autonomous, so I could suspect that he would also have um, could roll for initiative. And 7. Okay, cool. So we both get to go before the Ravion does. Good, good. And naturally, Vic Lightfoot is in the synth armor and has a subdermal armor. So it's a 10 armor rating. And he's out in the desert, so he's using his Gauss pistol. Alright, back to I think also, yeah, okay, there we go. So, I think, yeah, we do not bother with melee. Let's go with a range attack. So, to hit the target and effective range, short within our effective range right now. So, gun combat dex or heavy weapons, we go with the gun combat, which you have +1, and dexterity we have +1, so that's +2. You need 8 or higher to hit. 7 +2, 9. We hit. Awesome. And I forgot, signature weapon, we have advantage for the attack. And advantage is, I think, rolling 3 die, just to be sure. Let's search the document for advantage. Anyway, just certain advantageous situations, yada yada yada. In case, let's roll 3D and choose the highest 2. Yes, okay, so add another die. So the highest 2 would be 9 +2, 11. Alright. Because I went with signature weapon, yes. Alright, back to, so 56, yep. So, yeah, nothing in the, it's not obscured, nothing making it more difficult to hit. They're not prone. I did not bother to aim, that's fine, I didn't really need to. It is auto too. What does the auto get me again? So, automatic weapons fire multiple rounds with every pull of the trigger, filling the air with a hail of bullets. A weapon with an automatic aspect can make attacks in 3 modes: single, burst, or full auto. Roll a number of d6 equal to the weapon's auto score. Select the highest single die result and add it to the damage. This uses a number of rounds equal to the auto score. Burst fires only usable in effective range. Makes sense. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Roll d6 equal to the weapon's auto score. Okay. So 2d6. Okay. at the highest single die. Add it to the damage. Okay, so the initial damage is 3D for a Gauss pistol. So good thing I already have 3 dice set up. 15, cool. And we have 0 armor on this thing, so all 15 goes through. Plus, roll 2d6 and take the highest. Because it's auto 2. So 3, take the highest, so that's 18 damage now. Okay. Awesome. We killed it. 18 damage. It goes through the that first, which, the stamina, which would be leave it with 10, and then it goes through all the lifeblood, leaving 2 left over even. So okay. Well, okay. To be fair, let's also use the bullets. So number of rounds equal to the auto score. So you used 2 from the magazine, so we're now at 28. I'm trying to look for where I had listed off how many magazines I had for it. I only have magazines for the crossbow written down. Well, I guess I didn't get more bullets for the Gauss pistol. That's okay. I'll buy more later. All right. Any case, well, that ends combat. Let's see if I can do a survival check. If I can get the pelt off this thing. Why not, right? And maybe this would be a unique pelt. Maybe I didn't destroy it too much with my automatic gun. So I'm not skilled in survival, but again, jack of all trades. Education or intelligence, I don't think it really matters which one. Plus 0 there, so 5. Okay, no, I just butchered this thing. All right. Well, I killed it. That's the thing that happened. Let's see. Let's say I leave that out there, and since that cooling came out earlier, try and look for food, and maybe I try to. I have to have some meat from the Rabion in order to try to encourage the cooling to come out again. I just want to be a little pet. That's all. I just want to try to make it happen. All right, so again, we're going to try to do a jack of all trades and intelligence. Hey, I'd say that makes it. That's enough. All right, so we got the little cooling. We encouraged it over, and we gave it some meat to feed it. What shall we name the thing? Now we can load up that other page that it was originally recommending. Rat, pet. We're in pet names. Oh, it's a male for male. Again, left, if it's odd, it'll be male. Even female. Female. Every time I do that, it's always female. Seems interesting. Alright, so female name. Let's go with Munchkin. Sure. Munchkin. Here's little Munchkin. Okay. So I put Munchkin in my pocket. And continue to go out. See, maybe I could buy. Oh, they don't have a motorcycle in this game. Or in this, yeah, they don't have a motorcycle. Remember, this world has a tech level of 4, I believe. And so the biplane was just pushing the edge, being at tech level 5. Otherwise, like, it doesn't really have any other low tech levels. Steamship, but it's a desert world, so it doesn't help. Huh. What's one of the most basic things you can get? All right, let's say I bought a truck that would be strong enough to carry the biplane when I find it. So that's another 50 grand. How much was the biplane again? 20 grand. It'd be cheaper if I just used another biplane to find their biplane, I guess. I don't. It's just plain silly. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so 5 and 6 models are equivalent in price, but they're slower and shorter range. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'll buy a truck, I guess. Yes. Alright. Says 02. Okay. So I bought a truck in order to try to find the thing. Let's do a survival check in the truck. 8. Okay. I did a survival check. I found the plane. I'm going to hook it up to the truck. And I'm going to drive it back. Let's drive it back. 5. I get lost in the truck. Man. Alright, I'm going to roll it again. Higher difficulty. No. 7. I'm lost in the truck. And this stinks. I'm going to call the captain again and ask her if she can just, before I start hurting myself, guide me back. Try to get her to convince her. Only 500 this time because she's really just guiding me. Can I convince her? Social 5. Oh man. And not streetwise. No. Liaison, I guess. That's only 6. No, it's not gonna be enough. Fine. Will 1,000 do it? No. How much do I have to sink into this? Come on, 2,000. Finally. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Shortly with that, she just takes my biplane truck into her spaceship. As you recall, it's called the Big Mama Freighter, and just takes me back. And I'm going to try to sell these vehicles off. I am tired of traveling on this world. If somebody wants me to go somewhere on this world, they can take me themselves. Okay. So let's try to sell these vehicles back. All right. Let's see how close to the original price I can get. Okay, the truck just recently got out there, and I was able to clean it off pretty well. So I'm going to say I got most of it back, like 45 grand. It only cost me 5 grand to get out there. I know it's probably unrealistic, but then again, Vic Life was just that unrealistic. He's just that charismatic. Well, at least when he's not talking to the captain. Not minus 45,000. I keep saying minus. Plus 45,000. Plus 45,000. There we go. And then the biplane, which was 20 grand, I believe. Yes. Let's see how much of that I can get back. 7. Okay. Let's say you can at least get half price on that, so another 10 grand. Okay. Very disappointing. But I mean, I guess I got like a cooling with me, and so that's something I got out of this terrible experience. Um, yeah. Also, I won't be able to get any ammunition for my Gauss pistol here because it's again take level 4 world and it's tech level 12 for that gun. So yeah, they don't know how to make that kind of ammunition. So maybe I should just go elsewhere. Yeah, yeah. Let's load up the uh, planet creator again, and let's see where we're going to make this one. Um, let's say I've actually used the ticket. I had the ticket, and I looked it up. It does up to 2 parsecs away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one. Okay, it's even. It's within this range, and if it's odd, it's within this range. Left side. Even. Okay, so it's within this range still. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, D4. 1, 1. Okay, so up here. All right. Okay, whatever rule we come up with, it's going to be developed right there. And we're using one of those tickets, so let me load up the character sheet again. And I'm using one of my high passage tickets, and I am leaving this world. Desert world. Okay, so delete that. Roll for world size 11. Okay, it's a big honker. Larger than Earth, so higher than Earth's gravity. Atmosphere 8. Okay, exotic. Uh-oh. That means non-water fluid oceans. Interesting. 7 for the hydrographics. So 50% non-water. 9. Let's see. Duplicate this. And 3. Delete the name. I don't know what this world is. World size 9. 2, 5. Gravity. Yeah, I go from the frying pan into the fire. I don't know. Did I really make it better for myself? I did probably not. Exotic. 50%. And content, not water. uh, let's see, hundreds, thousands, millions. So 10 million. Roll again and do a -2 for a roll. 6, so -4, so 40 million. Again, just realize how small this is. There we go. Now you can actually read it. Government type. 8. Put that into the numbers. And civil service bureaucracy. How is it different from other types of bureaucracies? Ruled by agents selected by their relative for their relative competence. Okay. Law level. Get 10 in there. Because this a 10 highly restrictive. Oh boy. Leaving. I guess I probably have to leave my gun, like, crossbow and my Gauss pistol, in some safety deposit box at the starport. Let's roll for what kind of starport we get. 5 D level starport. Oh no. Tech level. Go for the left one. 4. Does not improve this, so still modern day technology. Okay. Do we have a Navy base? I don't think we will. 7. Yeah. Do we have research base? 9. No. Scout base. 11. Yes. And pirate base? Also 11. No. Still feel like there are there should be other methods, other things to calculate in there whether or not you have a scout base. It's only if you don't have a starport, you don't have Navy base, and you roll 12. It's like, man, I feel like there's more chances. But anyways, so non-water fluid ocean. 7 modern day. Non. Okay, that's FL, non-water fluid oceans. And there's skeletons. Say do, so it's a D 9 A 5 7 8 A 7. Okay. Let's see. I wonder what that non-water fluid oceans would be. 40 million people. Crazy. Well, examples of non-water oceans on alien world. Liquid oxygen. Interesting. Ooh, a planet that's so oxygenated that the oceans are actually liquid oxygen. What planet that could have oceans of liquid oxygen? There we go. Hope I don't get in trouble for using this site. I should hope not. For a world of liquid oxygen, the temperature would have to be lower than boiling point of oxygen. Okay, that's really cold. Yeah. 183 Celsius, negative 183 Celsius. Negative 183 Celsius to Fahrenheit. There we go. Negative. Negative 297. Okay. I mean, I knew it was really cold. I suppose it didn't really matter as to how necessarily cold. And a lot of high pressure. Let's see. Temperature ocean could not be lower than that. Since the melting point ocean temperature is lower, the oxygen would freeze. So I would imagine the world would never be having stable seasons if the oceans needed to be liquid year-round. Atmospheric pressure. You have significant atmospheric pressure. High pressure can lower the boiling points of liquids, allowing oxygen to remain liquid at a relatively higher temperature. Relatively. The planet would need a significant amount of oxygen in its atmosphere or surface materials. This could result in geological processes, biological activity, or breakdown of compounds containing oxygen. Okay. So let's say this was a project gone wrong. They tried to terraform this world, and boy howdy, they got way too much oxygen involved. So it's extremely cold, and high gravity. In that case, I wonder, would people end up actually living like above the surface more, like sort of in the atmosphere? We have floating city, or maybe cities on mountains. Um, hmm. Let's try to read here. See, just from some planet, the outer regions of the solar system, its colder environment, like a moon or giant gas giant, could potentially have conditions suitable for liquid oxygen. Example, a hypothetical planet similar to Europa or Titan, but with different atmospheric composition, might support liquid oxygen oceans. While no known celestial body has oceans of liquid oxygen, some moons in our solar system, like Titan, which has lakes of methane and ethane, demonstrate that diverse conditions can lead to exotic surface liquids. A similar body could exist with the right conditions of liquid oxygen. Okay. Or would they try to go deep down underground, um, where there might be more thermal warmth that they would be trying to take advantage of? Thermal warmth. It's redundant. Uh, uh, geothermal. That's what I was trying to think of. Yes. Uh, okay. Mostly live underground. Down to take advantage. Geothermal energy. Huh. And it's yeah. I'm gonna say somehow they uh, mess things up with trying to uh, terraform, form, mess up. All right. So what should we name this world? That's covered up the wrong one. There we go. World. World. Huh. The burned province could be interesting. Yeah, with a world full of oxygen, uh, you definitely don't want to set any fires. Then again, you also pretty sure have to. You can't have too much oxygen though. Too much of a good thing, so to speak. Primal continent. There we go. Ooh, okay. Well, no, it's way too cold. Let's talk about that. Yeah, the infinite forest. Hmm. Trying to look for something that's suggesting how cold it must be in order to have um, echo globe. Sterile planet. Volatile haven. There we go. Okay, there's that. And go with this one. Let's see if it fits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just barely. Okay. Then 3. And the code here. Again, it's all very specific on how many characters are in it, so that's why I did all that counting. 7, 8, A, 7. Oh yeah. Base, we go right here. S for scout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I might put in a period there because I was making a sentence. But like, no, you're not. 4 happened to be what we rolled for the population modifier. Then it's the belt. How many belts are there? Asteroid belts. Did I have that in this list? I don't think I did. Or did I have it here? That says gas giants. I did not. Okay, well, at least the gas giants. Let's see if there are any gas giants. If 5 or higher, it's 2D. 11. Okay, they're definitely gas giants. 1D minus 2. Left 1. 5 minus 2, 3. So 3 gas giants. Already there. Let's say there's 1 belt. Light and generate. Cool. And it looks like it did in fact generate. So this is the new world, and yeah, looks pretty pretty. Volatile haven, very volatile indeed. All right, well it is 8 o'clock now here, and it's been about an hour, a bit more. So I think I'm going to call it there. In the grand scheme of things, oh yeah, I can remove the temporarily owned biplane from my character sheet. We did not get a full refund, but we did get a, add that on there, a Kukeling, a Munchkin, and basically my pet rat. And lost some money. I'm on a new world that does not allow weapons, which makes sense as you know, the atmosphere so saturated with oxygen that you have liquid oxygen oceans that cover up 50% of the world. That yeah, don't fire anything. Don't even try to make a spark. So I wonder how you practically get down to the world. Alright, I guess we'll make that the adventure next time. Until next time, happy gaming. Bye-bye.